Hi guys, Dazzie with another episode of my top 20 selling comic books of the week. This time it's episode 175, and tonight I will be discussing the best selling comic books on eBay for the week ending the 5th of March 2022. Now, since coverprice.com came on the scene, they've become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling books. As always guys, let's find out if you can beat me. I almost guarantee that you will. Starting in at number 20 is a Star Wars book, and it's a Marvel book and a great combination. It's recent release, and there was previously a rumor of Disney developing a Knights of Ren series. Now, despite no real traction to this rumor, there's no smoke without fire, and a lot of collectors have turned to Knights of Ren key issues, like this connecting cover featuring the Knights. Number 20 on our list is Star Wars Crimson Reign, Issue 2, the Razaa Knights of Ren cover. Great looking cover this is as well. I must admit, I've missed out on these Crimson Reign books, and they've been pretty hot books when it comes to the top 20. I like that cover a lot. What numbers did this one do? Well, it sold 21 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 115%, with a high sale raw copy going for $22. 19 on our list, sticking with Star Wars, another Marvel book, but this time from 2015. And this book, of course, is the official first appearance of the Black Chrysanthemum and is still hanging in the top 20 list. After surviving the Book of Boba Fett, we expect to see the character in future Star Wars projects, and possibly with the Obi-Wan connection from the comics in that show that starts, of course, on May the 25th. And what an epic trailer that was, by the way, guys. Check out my community page for my little breakdown of that. Number 19 on our list is Star Wars Darth Vader, issue number 1, like I said, from 2015. The first appearance of the Black Chrysanthemum, a Wookiee bounty hunter. Of course, we got him in the Book of Boba Fett show. One of my favourite characters of all time when it comes to Star Wars. Love his attitude. It's also the first cameo appearance of Dr. Silo in this issue. First appearance of Commander Tague, it was Cassie Tague. First ongoing Darth Vader solo titled series. After this issue, you're supposed to go and read Star Wars issue 4 from 2015. This is the regular Adi Granoff cover. I paid 30 quid for this, but what is it going for? Well, it sold 27 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 96% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $350. Mine's around about a 9.4, I reckon. I don't like forking out on modern books too much, but when it comes to Star Wars and a character I like, yeah, 30 quid seemed a decent deal. And I'm going to show it again, guys. I'm showing off a little bit. I recently picked up the 1 in 200 variant from that great artist Alex Ross, and what a stellar cover that is. Signed with by Alex Ross with a COA. I picked that up on the 15th of February for 75 quid in a local gaming store. Yeah, just a fantastic key if you're a Black Chrysanthemum fan. And I don't go for incentives too much, but I couldn't say no to that one. Okay, 18 on our list. And there's a DC book from 2021. Now, Red X was recently trending due to his identity, or kind of identity, finally being revealed in Teen Titans Academy issue number 12. There's a little more to it, but the recent reveal sent collectors back to this issue, which is both the first appearance of the Teen Titans Academy, Stitch and Brick Petrisso. Number 18 on our list, guys, is Teen Titans Academy, issue number 1. And like I said, a book from 2021. There we go, guys. There's your cover. I must admit, this is a series that kind of interested me. I remember when it first came out, it had a lot of heat behind it. What numbers did this one do? Well, 41 copies sold. Very nice. With a 7-day trend of plus 74% and a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $70.39. 17 on our list, and the classic Marvel book here from 1983. Now, if you recall, Peter Dinklage played the role of Etri, creator of Stormbreaker. Now, in Avengers Infinity War, that was. Now, Peter Dinklage has come out and said that he's going to be appearing in a future MCU film, quite possibly Thor, Love and Thunder. Now, his first appearance is trending, not Peter Dinklage, but Etri. And here it is, from 1983. Thor, Annual 11, classic book. First appearance of Etri, King of the Dwarfs. Also the origin of Thor in this book. Mine's mid-grade at best. It needs a press for sure. But I only paid £6 for that. And that was in the Birmingham Con of 2018. 24th of November to be exact. I always make my notes on the back. It's nice to look back on. What numbers did this one do? Well, it sold 20 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 156% and a high sale raw copy going for $34. Okay, my £6 doesn't look that bad. 16 on our list. Hulk book from Marvel just come out. Now, while he didn't show up in issue 4, the first appearance of the Black Hulk sold quite a few books again. Number 16 on our list is Hulk issue 3 and a nice Ryan Otley cover to go with the Donny Cates scripts. I was offered this book recently from a good friend. Turned it down. Not sure it was a wise move. I don't know. I got a thing about buying new books. Very few of them hold their value and they seem to drop after a couple of weeks. Still, what did this Black Hulk book do? Well, it sold 30 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 103% and a high sale raw copy going for $20. Now, despite the lack of appearance, this issue was bananas but fun. Okay, guys? Number 15 on our list. Oh, no, that's the Hulk 4 book, by the way, that I was talking about there. Number 15 on our list from 1994. Marvel again. This issue features the first appearance of Lore. Yeah, Lore. This is a pretty new book to me. A Nexus being that jumps from one dimension to another and needs to feed on other Nexus Guardians. Now, as fate would have it, Wanda the Scarlet Witch is the Dimension's Nexus Guardian. And many are anticipating seeing Lore appear in future MCU projects when the Scarlet Witch, or Wanda, of course, is involved. Number 15 on our list is The Scarlet Witch, issue number 2 from 1994. Can't imagine too many of you will have this one. Patrick, this could be a tester for you. Though you continue to smash my totals week in, week out, I have never given up hope. This book sold 12 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 268% and a high sale for a raw copy going for $18.77. 14 on our list, another Marvel book, this time a year earlier, 1993 is the year. Now, if you watched Venom, you know that Venom refers to himself as the Lethal Protector throughout the second Venom movie. Now, this was directly influenced with an upward trend due to it being released firstly back in December. And this week, the first solo series returns to the runner-up spot due to it coming out on the streaming services. 14 on our list is Venom Lethal Protector, issue number 1. Hence the Lethal Protector title in the sequel movie. Great issue. For a mass-produced book, this is the only copy I have ever seen here in the UK, believe it or not. This book sold 22 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 146% and a high sale CGC 9.8, going for $216. I just rewatched the first Venom movie. Yeah, it's not a bad movie. It's not up there with MCU sort of greatness. 7 out of 10. The sequel slightly better, 7.5 out of 10 for me. I paid 50p for my copy. But like I said, yeah, not bad. 22 copies sold and $216 for 9.8. Really still going that strong. 13 on our list. Marvel again. Star Wars this time though, guys. And this issue features the first appearance of Zint and Laxonian. And now, of course, every new Star Wars appearance tends to trend due to the Disney Plus shows. And number 13 on our list is Star Wars The High Republic Adventures, and this is issue 13, guys. I got a few of the High Republic books, but I jumped off before this one for certain. Looking on UK eBay sites now, around about £4. Here's your book. Oh, let's get that a little bit darker, guys, because the lighting is not great. There we go, guys. Apologies for that. High Republic Adventures, issue number 13. What numbers did this one do? If you saw my last haul, I just found another copy of issue 1 to that series. This issue sold 24 copies with a 7-day trend plus 203% and a high sale raw copy going for $14. Number 12 on our list, Marvel again. They're destroying it this week. Year 1993. And this book once trended around Silver Surfer Rebirth when it reintroduces Galactus's creation, Tyrant. Now, growing in speculation around the character is moving his first appearance, or first full appearance, so 20 copies tracked. What is it? You should know it by now, guys. Number 12 on our list, the first full appearance of Tyrant comes in Silver Surfer, issue 82. A book I've been looking for, but I'm not going to pay over the odds for it. Why? Because I have what I consider to be the money book, and that is the first cameo appearance of Tyrant. That book here goes for around about 20 on a good day, whereas the 82, 10, 15. So, okay. Well, like I said, this book sold 20 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 296% and a high sale CGC 9.8 of Silver Surfer 82 went for $209. Number 11 on our list, Marvel again. Recent book. It's been hanging around for some time. Now, Tolson makes his way back up to the runners-up list to the top 11 spot this week. Not back quite in that top 10, but his first appearance is doing just fine and should even see a boost in sales because we've had Black Panther issue 4's release. Number 11 on our list, Black Panther issue number 3. And this book is going silly, silly money, isn't it? I would like to get my hands on a copy of this one. I'm sure I will find one in a charity shop for 99p eventually. I know some cracking charity shops that get in the big keys for next to nothing after a few months. This book sold 31 copies this time round with a 7-day trend of plus 91% and a high sale raw copy, a very nice $60. Okay, we're into the big top 10, and as usual, it's a shocking start for me. If you like what you see, by the way, please like and subscribe, all that jazz. And let me know in the comments how many you got. I'd like to know just how many people defeat me. It's usually most of them. Okay, number 10 on our list. And this issue is prior to Avengers West Coast. Issue 55 features the first appearance of the Dark Scarlet Witch costume, or persona, rather. Now, however, her first cover appearance on issue 56 is favoured over 55. And this book, of course, is trending due to the Doctor Strange trailer, which features a dark, a bit evil version of the Scarlet Witch. Here it is. I got it. Number 10 on our list, Avengers West Coast, issue 56. The first cover appearance of the Dark Scarlet Wanda Maximoff in a new costume with an evil persona, which is, of course, portrayed in the Doctor Strange movie. And like I said, Scarlet Witch first appears in this form in the previous issue, West Coast Avengers, issue 55. But that is a lovely cover, isn't it, guys? I'm surprised how much this book has been going for. What numbers did it do? Well, it sold 26 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 127%. The raw copies on average now going for $23. High sale for CGC 9.8 went for $300. I paid £4.50 for my copy, and that was early last year in a shop in Worcester, which I love. Okay, number 9 on our list, still riding the Doctor Strange trailer heat. This Illuminati one-shot returns to the list. Number 9 on our list is the new Avengers, the Illuminati, issue number 1. It's been in and out of the charts of recent times. It's not a book I would overpay for, but there it is. You know the cover, guys. And we're all but certain that the Illuminati are joining the Doctor Strange lineup. Spoilers, we've seen Patrick Stewart. I've been reading reports that we're getting Mr. Fantastic from those not too bad Fantastic Four films, with Chris Evans even perhaps rumoured to return as the Human Torch. Yeah, I can't wait for it. What would really make that film for me would be to see Hugh Jackman again as Wolverine, but I don't think that's going to be the case. As long as it's not Daniel Radcliffe, I can't have a Harry Potter as Wolverine. This book, though, this Illuminati book, sold 45 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 96% and a high sale CGC 9.8, going for $300. Oh my days, not for me. Okay, number 8 on our list. DC book, just the second one on the list, from 1997. Now, as previously noted, 50 Cent's production company G-Unit is developing this obscure Christopher Priest comic into a live-action film. I made a hot comic book alert about it. And the fire under this book is still raging. What is it? You should know it. Number 8 on our list is X-Zero, issue number 1. A book I have been looking high and low for. The sources I thought I might find it at did not pan out. But a decent book. I certainly wouldn't be paying eBay prices, guys. Wait till you get to a con. You will find it in a dollar bin box somewhere. This book sold 18 copies this time around with a 7-day trend of plus 278% and a high sale raw copy. Oh, went for $100. Raws on average now have settled to around about 81. 7 on our list, book from 2014 Marvel, and this issue features the first appearance of the superior Iron Man and his endo-sim armor. Yeah, after the initial surge of interest from the Doctor Strange trailer focused on the Illuminati, it pivoted on the mysterious glowing figure, which I've mentioned before, fighting the Scarlet Witch at the 1:35 mark. Now, the immediate speculation went to Tom Cruise as Superior Iron Man. I hope not. A Tony Stark variant and a member of the world's Illuminati. While this has been highly debated and even debunked, many collectors still feel strongly about him showing up one way or another in the movie. A lot of copies have sold. Number 7 on our list, guys. Superior Iron Man, issue number 1. Like I said, from 2014. Here is your book. A book I have been looking for, guys, but without any joy as yet. What numbers has it done? Because, like I say, it's selling really well. But I've seen a close-up of this character slowed down in high definition. And it looks like a black actor to me. So I'm thinking it could be maybe Maria Rambeau, her mother. Time will tell. But this book, Superior Iron Man, sold 42 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 119% and a high sale near mint plus raw copy, went for $191.50. Okay, our first independent book makes number 6. And this one per store exclusive Ashcan is still hot this week, featuring a simple logo on black. All something is killing the children. Fans seem to be clambering for this copy. What book is it? It's a hard one to find, guys. It is Something is Killing the Children, issue number 21. And this is the Ashcan from, of course, Boom Studios. We know Something is Killing the Children is coming to the screen. Now, the image is really tough to see because of this black cover. I found a copy to show you that kind of highlights the logo in the middle. Ashcans, I've got a couple in my collection. I'm not the biggest fan of chasing them down, I've got to be honest. But certainly some people are. This issue sold 44 copies with a 7-day trend of plus 119%, with a high sale raw copy going for $199.15. On average now, the raws are going for $135. Number 5 on our list, another Marvel book and another Iron Man book. And this is a cracking cover from Joshua Sway, and it is to do with the Black History Month. Yeah, Joshua Sway is a pretty new artist on the scene, and he's quickly gaining a lot of fans. And he's add that with a very popular character at the moment, Riri Williams, and you've got a winner. This is Iron Man 17, the Joshua Sway Swaby Black History Month cover, which was a very hot seller for the week. Here it is, guys. There's your book. What numbers did this one do? Because it did an awful lot. I'll tell you that much. 46 copies of that book. Wow. With a 7-day trend plus 129% and a high sale raw copy going for $25. Okay, number 4 on our list. Another recent release. Lin Lee, formerly Swordmaster, is officially the new Iron Fist. And after all the speculation around his brother, we can now move forward with Lin in his new role. This issue landed in the top 10 for the second week in a row. Number 4 on our list, guys, you probably guessed it, Iron Fist, issue number 1. I need to get a first printing of the Agents of Atlas number 2 in his first appearance. I've got the second printing, which is a pretty good seller as well. There's your book, guys. If I can find one in the wild, I might snag one, but it's nothing that's really making me chase it. 57 copies sold with a 7-day trend of plus 125% and a high sale raw copy going for $18. Okay, number 3 on our list. This is a really interesting one. It comes from 1988, and I'm surprised to see this book on there. Now, Deadline recently reported that the Craven the Hunter White Lotus breakout Fred Hetchinger is to play Chameleon in Sony's Marvel pick. Yeah, the Chameleon. I remember seeing him in animated Spider-Man cartoons back in the day. And of course, unfortunately, his first appearance comes in Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1 from 1963. I didn't make a hot comic book alert about it because it's not a book we can go out chasing just like that. Well, it's a book that is far out of reach for most of us. So collectors are going to what is a pretty accessible book instead, and it features the Chameleon's origin and an upgrade to his power levels and a full cover by Todd McFarlane. Put those together, you've got a big winner at the moment, and that is Amazing Spider-Man issue 307. Surprising high ranking of number 3 on our list, guys. There is your book. This again is a book that I would add for cheap, not paying the money that it's going for. 51 copies sold with a 7-day trend of plus 151% and a high sale CGC 9.6, going for $117.74. I can imagine that's still in dollar bins boxes throughout the UK and America. Okay, number 2 on our list. Here's an interesting one. Image Comics just come out. Now, recently, artist Kyle Strand provided preview copies on his website of the upcoming book titled Twig from Image Comics, which comes out on May the 4th. And it's written by Scotty Young. I'm not a big Scotty Young fan. I'm not a fan of his artwork, but he has got a big following. Now, this book, they cost $20 each and were limited to 1 per person. This past week, copies were moving swiftly on sites like eBay and quickly climbed in price. What book was it, guys? An Ashcan. And it is Twig, the Ashcan. And it's quite a neat cover, to be fair. Bizarre looking character. There's your preview book there, guys. A book that is selling crazy amounts. What did it sell? Well, it sold 54 copies, wow, with a 7-day trend plus 144%. Raw copies hit a high sale, believe it or not, of $235. Wow, although on average now they're going for about 126. Not for me, guys. Give me a bit of silver for that kind of money. Okay, we're there. Number 1 on our list. Marvel book 2005. I spoke about the Illuminati. Yeah, they're coming, by all accounts, to the Doctor Strange movie that is fast approaching. And here's your book. You know it, guys. Number 1, New Avengers, issue number 7, and the first appearance of the Illuminati team. In this issue, it's Professor X, Patrick Stewart's back, Doctor Strange, Black Bolt. Yeah, I've got high hopes for Black Bolt, as long as it's not that Inhumans TV show. Oh my days. I went to the cinema to watch the first couple of episodes. Why was Stan Lee involved with that? Iron Man makes the lineup. Namor and Black Panther. It's also the third cover appearance of Ronan, who is Maya Lopez in this issue. Excuse me. And in this issue, Wolverine joins the Avengers in this issue alongside Captain America, which is ironic considering that Cap told him 19 years prior that the Avengers would never have him. And that came in Captain America Annual 8, a book which I own. This book has been going crazy. Yeah, it sold 116 copies, which is almost double last week's total, with a 7-day trend of plus 79%. A high sale CGC 9.8 went for $550. On average, they're selling for $72. I've sold 3 or 4 of these in the past for around about anywhere from 5 to 20 quid. So I've lost out. But I paid £1.36 for this copy in February of 2020 at the Cheltenham Con. That is it, guys. That is a wrap. Wow. How many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 20. Again, a pitiful total. Just a quarter for me. Plenty more content to come. Thanks for all my new subscribers as well. You're very much appreciated. Bye for now.